pass at the detail on our feathers here and start bringing them to a fuller life. I'm going to go ahead and take off my mask by polygroups and keep on my back face masking. Go ahead and bring up our lazy radius again on the dam standard. And I'm just going to take one of these feathers to a state that I feel comfortable with, and that will lead you to having something relatively nice. So let's build up that edge. Go ahead and dig in a little bit underneath here. Let's do the same thing here. And then I'm just going to hit spots. And it looks like my geometry is still pretty light. I just want to apply the texture here and let my color do the rest of the work. Now let me go ahead and finish off this spine with a standard brush. Turn the focal shift down. Stroke, lazy radius up. Not quite where I want to land. There we go. Let's repeat with the one key. Lightly smooth out. Alright, I'm going to let my color do the rest of the work in there. I'm going to go through and finish sculpting out this off the recording. And then next, let's go ahead and tackle this area. Look at the top portion of the wing. We're going to turn back on our mask by polygroups. Let's sit down to our lower subdivision. Folded our geometry a little bit right here. So let's bring this back up and above. Pull that up. Step up one subdivision. Start pulling out some individual feathers here. So I want to start sculpting these feathers out raised up. We were doing this, I'm just going to hold, and I'm still just going to work from the one side. So let's see which direction our edge loops are flowing, because we want to make sure that these compress properly. So I'm going to go with the Damian standard. Let's go in the higher subdivision level. Go with the Damian standard. I'm just marking in the flow of the geometry, so that when this compresses, the way that my normal map will deform will match the way the geometry is deforming. Which is the whole reason why we went in and re-topologized the wing that we did, or re-topologized the wing the way that we did, or built it the way we did. Is so that it will compress well, and these feathers will look as though they're closing more naturally. There we go. Now we can turn it off, now that we have that marked in, and we can start sculpting these out. I'll make sure I get my overlap here. And I'll go back in and work the tips after I'm done establishing each individual feather. I'll just go down the line that way. Then I'll come to these feathers and hard polish. A little bit of smoothing, hard polish. So we have something nice that catches the light, namely this ridge right here and then the spine. And since we're going to have feathers that are overlapping on top of this, I'm going to blend out these lines at the end here. A little bit more. And let's work on these shapes. Making sure I'm not getting buried inside the lower side wings. Let's step down. Let's raise this up. You go back in with the dance standard. Clearly define the separation between the feathers. And smoothing down on the side where the feather is overlapping. All right, so we keep that. Let's actually polish that down. Let's work on a small sample area here. So I want to make sure that this little curve isn't present. I want to make sure that this feather is well defined. Let's go ahead and lift it up and away. Same thing here, up and away. The end standard once again. Marking the spine. A little bit of folding there. Use a mini brush to shape that. Until we have some nice shapes. And you're going to continue on in this way all the way throughout the entire feather until we reach here where we have more kind of fur-like overlapping and it's more loose, like I was sculpting on the bottom. And you'll want to treat the do the bottom of the wing the same way. So how do you tackle getting both sides right? Well, you don't have to worry about it because what we'll do in our UVs is we'll place our UVs from our left wing overlapping on top of our right wing. All right, after this, I'll be doing a video on creating the saddle. I hope this gives you guys some good direction for sculpting out the feathers. And then from there we'll move on to texture.